Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of SAO2 episode 11, I believe. Yeah, look, I know this review is way fucking late. I really do. It's not that I'm falling out of SAO or not. I mean, you should know by now, if you follow my SAO2 reviews, and if you watch my SAO1 anime review, that I am probably one of the biggest SAO fanboys that you will ever fucking meet. So, yeah, it's not that I'm falling out of it. I'm loving this, but I don't know. For some reason, it just took me a while to actually get to this episode. But anyways, I'm reviewing it now at 12:47 a.m. on the 17th of September, Wednesday. I don't know when this review is actually going to go up, though. But I'm glad I'm just finally getting this review recorded, though. Okay. So anyways, SAO2. Wow. Dear God. This episode, the plot twist. Okay, first off, I want to say something right here, okay? We seriously have people fucking bitching about the fact, and I already watched Chibi Review's review of this, and he didn't mention this, so I guess he didn't feel the need to, but I feel the need to fucking mention this, okay? We have people bitching about the fact that Kirito was gazing at Sino's ass in this episode, okay? And I was kind of hesitant to watch that first because, like, oh great, they're not going to be one of those anime that's going to go delve into fan service when it's unneeded. Because as much as I loved SAO1, that was one of my biggest complaints about the second half was the fan service, okay? I'm after watching this episode, I'm under the impression that people just like to bitch for the sake of bitching, okay? Really. Like, that was literally a half a fucking second, and it wasn't like it was focused on at all. Seriously. Like, do people even think before they bitch? Really? I find it highly doubtful that they do. Okay? Dear God. I'm just gonna move away from that right now. I just wanted to mention that. It's like, in most anime, that would have actually been focused on for several minutes with the girl in question freaking out and hitting the guy in question here and whatnot, blah blah blah. But no, it wasn't. In fact, did he even confirm if he was actually looking or if that was just the camera panning there? I don't even remember. I don't remember that for sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna move away from that for the time being. This episode was amazing with that fucking plot twist. There are 2 death guns. Okay. You have to applaud SAO for being unpredictable, because there's no way I could have fucking predicted that. The only way you could have predicted that, the way I see it, is if you were a manga reader, or a light novel reader, obviously, in which you kind of already knew. But still, 2 death guns. Apparently the way it works is that there's the death gun in the game, who kills the game's in-game player, and then the death gun outside of the game is watching a feed of this inside of the person's house. And as soon as their in-game avatar's defeated, he inserts a syringe in their body filled with something, which basically increases their heart rate and causes heart failure, killing them outside of the game. Wow. Very unique, and I love that fucking plot twist, okay? Like, and he's actually able to find out their exact address and how to get into their house from the game data, apparently. So, yeah, there's no privacy even where you fucking live. Like, these VMMORPGs are really dangerous to play, considering there's no fucking privacy at all. God damn it. I mean, first there was SAO, in which the creator of the game himself, Akihito Kaiba, trapped people in the fucking game. And now there's this, where there's literally no fucking privacy. Everyone can know where you live. It's like, doesn't that sound a bit scary to you? Dear God. Other than that, I really enjoyed the moment between Sinon and Kirito in this episode, but seriously, Sinon, back away from Kirito. He's taken. Just saying. I'm an Asuna fan. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, I did really enjoy it because we learned, that, well, we kind of already knew that, but Sinon learns that, Kirito hasn't gotten over the trauma, basically the post-traumatic stress disorder that he suffered while in SAO. Okay. In fact, he even states that the previous night, he had a dream about that very night. Okay. And so Sinon's really starting to learn more about him. I think starting to respect him a lot more. She might even be starting to fall for him. I don't know. Obviously, like I just said, he's already taken. But either way, though, I think she's starting to get a lot closer to him, at the very least, which is good. And I really enjoyed their scenes in this episode, which really went to show their. I'm not sure if you call it a bond or not, because when I think of bond, I think of like two best friends or something, who share a really close bond. But whatever you'd call it, that's basically what went to show in this episode. So this episode did have quite a bit to offer. Not only Sinon and Kirito scenes together, but also the Deathcone plot twist. And there was also some scenes with that one military official who hired Kirito, or not military, that one government official who hired Kirito in the first episode, who was in ALO talking to Asuna and Asuna's friends and whatnot, including Klein. Okay, which I've heard, I'm not a manga or a light novel reader, as I said before, but I've heard that the light novel, that scene's going to be important in later arcs. I don't know. It was, like, a lot of people who aren't familiar with it say it was a boring scene. I disagree. I thought it was actually very interesting. And I get the impression he's hiding something. Just because he seemed very suspicious in that scene, okay? Like, very suspicious. It doesn't take a lot to realize that. Anyways, though, overall, this episode I thought was great, as always. Like, I have two fanboying anime that started this season. Sailor Moon Crystal, because I was a huge Sailor Moon fan as a kid, surprisingly enough. And SAO, because I'm one of the biggest SAO fanboys that you could ever fucking meet. Keep in mind, I've never read the light novels. I'm one of the biggest SAO fanboys that you'll ever fucking meet. Okay. Seriously. And a lot of people like me are bitching about that there's not as much action here. I'm not a light novel reader, and even I don't care about that, okay? Seriously. Like, SAO 2 is doing amazing so far. So, and this episode's a true testament of that. That plot twist, seriously, came out of fucking nowhere. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These after guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.